For a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Now, Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Barnes looking around. It's stolen by Strus. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Here's Bogdanovic. Rose passes to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. For three, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And here's Rose. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Outside, Bogdanovic. And the Bulls, another three.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
A wide open look here for Garland. Off target with his three. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Mobley against Rose. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And the Bulls, another three.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
The deep three from Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bogdanovic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bogdanovic against Mobley. Left side Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Coach Niang comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's LeVert in for Scotty Barnes.
2 minutes.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
Let them hear it, fans. It's yours.
Here's Allen. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Allen. And Garland has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Rose finds Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And the three ball is good. Bogdanovic has got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mobley the pass to Garland. And just miss after miss right now.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Garland against Rose. Back to Strus. Rose, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough.
to keep him out of rhythm.
No one covering. Bogdanovich has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jared Allen. Barnes comes in for Mobley. Okoro's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dunn in for Garland.
Well, Chris Dunn, remarkably comfortable in the mid-range. You get him the ball in that spot, he'll take care of the rest.
Rose attacking, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Barnes outside. His three-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Rose against Dunn. Rose attacking. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man play?
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
We've got Williams. Dosunmu is out there with Gordon. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Craig in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Passes to LeVert. To the inside. Bitadze. Carter pulls it in. Chicago has gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Williams passes to Gordon. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gordon's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On the wing, Barnes. Craig defending. Shot clock at 5. LeVert the pass to Bitadze. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's LeVert missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility is such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Here's LeVert. And that one goes long. And here are the Bulls now. They've got an 8-0 run. Carter with a screen on Dunn. Dosunmu, the pass to Carter. Stolen by Okoro. Inside. Here's Dunn. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, the D can't stop Chris Dunn in there. The wiry strength and great concentration.
And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
Some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Chicago making some changes. Marjanovic comes in for Wendell Carter, and it's Bogdanovich in for Eric Gordon. And then for Cleveland, Mobley, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Chris Dunn. Now Mitchell. He had 37 points last game out. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 5.
Boy, Mitchell just focused on the basket. Not an easy guy to knock off course.
Outside Williams. Down low. Pass to Dosunmu. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Knocks it loose. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Over to the left wing. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Dosunmu. From outside, off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Torrey Craig. Max Strus comes in for Williams. And it's Rose in for Dosunmu. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Allen's checked in. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 8 now on the night. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's Garland for 3. A shot that time, not on target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The wide-open shot from Strus. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
For 3.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Jacks up a 3. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time setback by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
And here's Strus for... Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Chicago Bulls.
They're extremely active. I mean, relentless on the boards, getting a lot of 50-50 balls. Great work ethic.
A sensational start for them. Lots of positive momentum heading into the second half. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders.
Yeah.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bogdan Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Cleveland, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. The drive by Mitchell. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Garland against Rose. Outside Bogdanovich. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Mitchell with it. He's got 10. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Rose goes in. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Well, Cleveland shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. And now the Bulls on the break. That one goes in.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lobbed up there for Allen and stolen by Bogdanovich. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
Good on the second free throw. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley outside, kicks it to Mitchell. From 13, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Outside Bogdanovich. A 3 from Strus. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Mitchell in the corner. Mobley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented, so just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, DA. Good stuff. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Cleveland also making a change. Karis LeVert's checked in for Evan Mobley. Chicago making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Dosunmu in for Derrick Rose. Carter with a screen on Garland. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. If you look at the Cavaliers, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And checking out Chicago,
They've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Carter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Dosunmu. And again, Chicago. No good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Screen by Allen. There's Garland. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. One thing Garland has always done is shoot doors. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Bulls. Then for the Cavaliers, Goga Bitadze comes in for Allen. And it's a Okoro in for Garland. Passes it to Craig to stop the drought. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Okoro. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. Rose against Mitchell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Cleveland. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Rose against Dunn. Pass to Bitadze. Six to shoot. Rebound by the Bulls.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Rose. 7 points in the game. Off target at the rim. And so it's Chicago with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Torrey Craig. Gordon is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And it's Rose penetrating. Gordon finds Rose. Craig is the guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still good.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Bogdanovich checked in for Chicago. Bogdanovich comes in for Gordon.
One more time, fans. Let's hear it.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Rose in the post, guarded by Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bulls. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
Good on the shot.
Assisted by Darius Garland.
The Bulls shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Rose kicks to Bogdanovich. Rose dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Rose. Launches a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Cleveland moving it around. LeVert from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Here is Rose. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Garland with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Garland with the bucket.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. LeVert in the corner. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Bitadze. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Garland against Rose. Drives to the hoop. And the pass to Marjanovic. The kick out to Rose. Shoots the 3. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Barnes comes in for Okoro. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for LeVert.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bogdanovich.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
High arcing shot. And he lays it up and in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Cleveland with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. For 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a